I don't know about you, but that looked like money.
Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel and another Monday mail day. Not too busy of a mail week this week, but I do have a couple interesting items that I did get. One of which, as you see in front of you, is a rookie card for the 4 Decades set that I'm working on. So let's get right into it. You're looking at a 1965 Philadelphia Paul Krause rookie card, graded a PSA 6. If you don't know anything about Paul Krause, he was a 3-time first-team All-Pro. He was a 3-time second-team All-Pro and an 8-time Pro Bowler. He's a Ring of Honor member of the Minnesota Vikings, and he's part of the Washington Commanders' 90 greatest players of all time. He's also still the leader in career interceptions, I think with 81, I think is the number. So he's still got that. So yeah, Paul Krause, great player, obviously. He's in the Hall of Fame. And you're looking at his 65 Philadelphia. Great looking card, pretty simple. Simple design. I mean, the color on this is beautiful. The back is almost dead nut centered. The front off a little bit left to right, but otherwise this is a really nice looking card. Won't break the bank either, and this is one of the best defensive players of all time right here. Paul Krause. Alright, next up is a name you've probably heard of before. And this is a 1974 Topps Terry Bradshaw. I think everybody knows Terry Bradshaw, at the very least, from his work with Fox during his retirement years. But during the 70s, he was the general of the Pittsburgh Steelers offense, with Lynn Swann and Franco Harris and John Stallworth, among others. This is his 74 Topps, graded a PSA 6. This would be his 4th card. His rookie card is 1971. But these 74 Topps are really tricky to find centered well because the borders are so small. And this one's off a little bit up and down, but left to right it's pretty good. But yeah, this set's, it's sneaky tough for centering. And you don't see a whole lot of these out there. And surprisingly, Bradshaw, for as popular as he is, he doesn't... His cards outside of his rookie card are pretty affordable. Again, this is his 4th Topps issue. Moving on, I guess this is a quarterback theme now. You've probably heard of this guy too. I'm working on a Bart Starr run, and I picked up this 65 Philadelphia. Also graded a 6. I must be in love with PSA 6s lately. I don't really... Philadelphia, you know, it's hit or miss with me in terms of their designs. I love the simplicity, but the 64 and 65 are almost look identical. But this is a great picture of Bart Starr, you know, dropping back, looking downfield. This is a later year Bart Starr card. But it's a really nice one. Again, simple. And there's the back. Just like the Paul Krause we saw earlier. Yeah, Bart Starr, for as great as he was as a player, Bart Starr, you know, he's still... You can get his cards pretty cheap. You know, his rookie card's expensive, but, you know, his second year all the way to his last year, which I think is 71 Topps, very affordable. Populations are somewhat low on these, but not impossible to find. So Bart Starr's rookie is 1957. This is 1965, so this is what, his 9th card. But again, really nice, simple, and a great shot of Bart Starr. And here's another Bart Starr. Again, another PSA 6. Good grief. This card I love. This is a 67 Philadelphia, so this would be his 11th card. Regular release card. Yeah, this is for all the people who collect modern, this would be a color match, right? Pretty damn nice color match too. Yeah, 67 Philadelphia, the entire set is yellow bordered like this, and the Bart Starr just happens to have the green nameplate at the bottom, and it's a nice Green Bay Packer color match. Another great shot of Bart Starr. And that's what the backs look like on these. No stats, but nice little write-ups on the players. So what do you think? Do you think 67 Philadelphia nailed the Packer cards? Because it's almost like they did it on purpose. I think the only thing I would have done different is probably make the text white, but whatever. It's still beautiful. Next up, a player that I think I'm just going to go all in on in terms of trying to get everything that he's got. And what do you know? Another PSA 6, but this item's a little bit different. This is a 72 Sunoco stamp of Joe Namath. And I'm going to look up a little bit on Sunoco stamps. But in the early 70s, there's a lot of little oddball items like this for football. And there's a bunch of players in this set. Bart Starr is in it. Unitas is in it. Pretty much all the stars were in this set. And these were issued, I think these were issued by Sun Oil Company or something like that. And there are 72, I believe there are 72 stamps. What I'm reading here is there were 12 offensive and 12 defensive players for each team at the time. So it's actually a total of 624 stamps in the set. Wow. That's a task for sure. But these were, let me hold this closer to the camera. These were connected to other stamps. As you can see the perforation on the right. So there's another player on this side. Nothing on the back. I mean, these were meant to be licked and put into an album. So yeah, kind of a, I don't know, neat oddball item. It is on the Joe Namath PSA registry. And as I said, I think I'm really going to, I'm going to shift some focus of mine to getting some Joe Namath items that I don't have yet. I've been kind of going all over the place with player runs. I'm really trying like hell to reel all that in, but I lose focus pretty easily when I see something neat that I like that I feel is underpriced. I just go after it. But what ends up happening is I lose focus of what I'm really trying to work on. And anyway, long story short, I'm going to try to buy less and focus more on stuff I need for player runs. Not player runs, but players I'm really trying to get everything of, like Namath. Unitas might be another one, and Tittle might be another one that I do this for. And Sammy Baugh as well. But anyway, focusing on Namath now. That's the stamps. Not incredibly difficult to get these. I got this at a pretty reasonable price, I think. It's an older grade, but it's a stamp. I really don't care about that. Color and registration are all good. Back's clean. Next up is one that is not as clean, but it's also incredibly difficult to find these. And these are the 71 Bazookas. These were part of a panel of 3, if I remember correctly. And these were on the bottom of Bazooka gun boxes, and these are all hand cut. As of today, there are, I think, 23 of these graded by PSA, 23 Namaths, and only 2 graded by SGC, this being one of them. It is a 1. It is rather beat. You can see the cut here is not even, and then there's a crease right there. Doesn't quite go through his face too bad, but it's there. And the back is, you know, got some issues. And there you can see the crease going all the way through. Full transparency, I paid $50 for this. I don't know if that's good or not. With there being so few of them out there, I didn't think $50 was a stretch. Yes, it's a 1, whatever. The eye appeal is still decent. I'll look to get another one at some point, but as I said, these are not easy to come by. On eBay right now, I think there were 2 full box panels for sale, which is pretty cool. But they were, I think, $600 or $800 or something like that for the panel. I'm just not willing to go there. You know, $800 can get me a nice Gale Sayers rookie, or a decent Jim Brown, or a really nice Walter Payton, 3 cards that I still need. I'll be on the hunt for another one of these. It's a little cleaner, but for now I'm happy to have this one. Again, this is only 1 of 2 graded by SGC right now. And it's, I don't know, at arm's length, it's not so bad. If I stick it here, yeah, you can barely tell it's got a crease going through his head. Ah, that's alright though. I mean, I don't know. It's a Namath, $50. Yeah, why not? I needed it, I didn't have it, so now I do, and I'm happy to have it. Anyway, that was it for this week. As I said earlier in the video, I'm probably going to start winding things down just a bit because I really need to focus in on other things that I want. Tougher to find things. That's really going to be my focus. Such, you know, an example of that is this 71 Bazooka, a very tough to find item. I'm going to keep focusing on that. Just like this. I think this is what jump-started it, was finding this postcard back autogram a few weeks ago. I'm like all in, oh shit, on tough to find items. Good thing this is only an SGC 1 already. You broke it. Anyway, thanks for hanging in there and watching, and I'll talk to y'all soon. See ya.